Hello, my name is Genesis Hay Crick, founder of Genesis Speaks and business empowerment coach. And I am here with a very special guest, a very longtime friend of mine, named Francielle Daly. And she is the founder of Full-Time Mom. She is a mother. She has 3 children. She does it all, ladies and gentlemen. This lady is unbelievable. She has an amazing husband, and together they are doing a lot of incredible things as well. So just wanted to say hello. Thank you for being here today.
Of course. Yeah, you've been such a great friend. So, of course, when she asked me for this opportunity, I was like, of course, how can I help you? So it's great to be here with you, and I'm glad that we finally got connected because we're not too close to each other. So,
yes.
So yeah.
Continuing to make it happen. I always have to have this lady in my life because she's just such a positive influence and encouraging me as a busy working mother, somebody to just like keep going, you could do it. She's just a great cheerleader for me. So tell the audience, tell them about Full-Time Mom. What does that consist of? And you think full-time mom, what does that mean?
Yeah, so Full-Time Mom is a mom. So I want you guys to imagine, right? Like if you're a mom, I mean, if your kids are not there with you, you're still a mom, right? Like if you're at work or if you have a job, you have a business, you have, I don't know, you're just out and about. Your kids are on your mind no matter what, right?
Yes.
Let's just say now they're teenagers. Let's just say that now you're an empty nester. You're still always going to be a mom no matter what, right? So that's where Full-Time Mom came about. And it's like kind of the new thing. Like, hey, you're a mom, but you're a full-time mom. So kind of put some like some coolness to it, I guess, right? So yeah, definitely hashtag Full-Time Mom to whatever, if you're going to share this or you want to like identify like, yes, full-time mom, right? I don't know, something fun, right? Because just I think being mom, sometimes we don't have fun anymore. Let's bring fun back. But in a positive way, in an encouraging way. So,
and I think sometimes people can underestimate what a full-time mom is and just not have a full understanding unless you're actually going through and are experiencing being a full-time mom. It's hard to understand for those of us that don't have kids. It's an incredible change once you're able to experience motherhood, and there's just so many things that go into it that you don't think about. For me as a single person, going from being single to being a mother, it just absolutely changes every single dynamic of your life, which I know that Francielle can attest to. And Francielle, why don't you tell us a little bit about your background as well. Francielle has experienced singleness and has been able to come through all of her challenges and struggles just full throttle and overcoming all of those. And why don't you share a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I was 19 going on 20, had my first daughter, and I ended up becoming a single mom by choice. I just was not interested in raising another child with my child, so I made that decision. And it just, I became a single mom, and it was through the consistently trying to find myself or trying to find, like, I don't know, something was missing in my life, regardless if I had my daughter. Now I had freedom. I felt like I could just go out and do whatever I wanted. And through all of that, I was really lost. I just didn't know where to go. And God just literally had me in the palm of his hand. And he's like, I'm not going to let you go until you know who I am. I think throughout my whole life, I've just looked for love in just so many different, and, at one point it was very shameful ways, and now I feel like, because he had me in the palm of his hand, I was able to really understand what it meant to be loved and to give love. So I then decided to give my life to Christ, and that was 7 years ago now. And My oldest daughter is 10, and she has also given her life to Christ. And I just feel like when you're faithful and just consistent, and you're not putting this facade of like religion, right? Your kids will like want that, you know, versus it being this like ritual thing.
Sure.
So all of that, at church, I met my awesome husband, and we, you know, the rest is history. And yeah.
It's so cool that, you know, you've been able to come through all of those hardships, and yet your life is just incredible right now. You have 3 amazing children, you have a great husband, and you all are so forward focused on not just your business, but on God and Christ. And
oh yeah,
that does make such a difference in life, and just putting God first and having him a part of your daily routine and all the things that you have to go through. Because I mean, God knows there's so many things that encompass taking care of children, and just all of the responsibilities that we have as parents. You know, it can get incredibly busy and seem very daunting at times. So I completely understand that. So with that being said, you know, you have all of these great things that are coming about. You are soon to be an author, which is really exciting. Yay!
With 18 other moms. I'm like so excited, like super excited. And these moms are so phenomenal. You being one of them.
Thanks for the plug.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that book for a minute. And so the name is
Confessions of a Full-Time Mom. I mean, we got to put the confessions, like a little bit of body language to that, because really we I don't know. As for me, I don't want to see moms on Facebook and social media like just this picture perfect life. I want to know like really what's going on. Like what are the challenges? What are the struggles? I know we have 2 to 3 moms that are empty nesters in the book, and that's really exciting because they kind of been through it, you know, so they can really give us the wisdom of what happened. And now when they look back, what could have they done a little bit differently, right?
Sure.
So yeah, we're like confessing, like we're really being real, raw, and authentic, because let's be real. Like when you do see someone that is, I don't know, just got this like perfect little picture of their family on Christmas or Easter or something, and it's like, you know, you kind of get this like guilt trip almost.
Yeah. Like
why can't my life be that way? And the thing is, God really doesn't want us to compare. We all have our special gifts, and we have all our special ways of doing things, and he's given us that. So for us to kind of, I don't know, just, you know, be that way, it's, I don't know, kind of, it's robbing from ourselves, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm so excited. We have moms from Hawaii. We have moms from Philadelphia. We have moms from Florida. We have moms that are local. We have moms from Dixon. We have moms from, oh my gosh, like I'm totally missing everybody in on the list, because we have just so many amazing, so
it's exciting.
So
Well, we'll keep you all posted on when that book is going to be released, because it's definitely sure to be a good bestseller. We're hoping for anyway. But there's certainly a lot of food for thought, and I think that's really cool that you're bringing in all of the different dynamics as far as age goes, and just people at different places in their life, because being a full-time mom, as Francielle had said, doesn't necessarily mean that your kids are little scurrying around the house. You can be an empty nester and still be a full-time mom, and, you know, be thinking about your kids, be involved in your kids' lives. It can be out of the house and working full-time. You know, there's so many different aspects and elements that go into it. So that's why it's awesome that she has this as an opportunity for you to learn about and experience all of these different aspects of life.
Yeah, so we'll definitely share the link, and I can't wait for you guys to read it. And
so you have a number of other things coming up, which are really exciting. The list just keeps on going. So you have a conference that's being hosted at your church. Is that correct?
Yeah, so they're going to be hosting the conference, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We're going to have it's probably going to be a day and a half. We'll have more details as just the planning goes along, and just a really big vision of just moms coming and really unwinding and really feeling like, wow, I can actually take a break, but then I can also be fed, because I feel like we're like always doing, and always making sure our kids, our husband, if you're a single mom, you don't have time for all these things, right? So this conference is really going to give you the dynamic of, let me rewind, let me relax, and then let me be refreshed. And in that, you're going to walk away with tools and resources to really equip you for another year of being a mom. And then, and then we'll have another one the next year. So.
I just love events like that. They're so nourishing for the soul. They're so good for us as women to be able to kick back and have a little bit of that me time, because we need that so much, and I don't think that we take enough time to do that. I mean,
no, we don't.
We need to do it every single day, but that's, I think, a rarity that we're actually able to sit down and take that time for ourselves and, have that complete independence. So the fact that you can do that and you have those opportunities, such as this upcoming conference, is definitely something to take advantage of.
Yeah.
And another thing that you have coming up as well are the meetups. So the mommy meetups, which are, do you have specific dates set in stone yet? Or
I do. It's on the group page that I have. I think the next one's September 16th. It's at our local Chick-fil-A in LaGrange. I think actually it's Countryside. But, they have the play place, which I think is awesome, so the kids can play. We'll have someone to oversee them and just make sure, they're not in and out. And then we'll just have like some mommy talk, some devotional time, and just really connect with each other. I feel like if you don't have a community, you don't have a support group, not even a support group, just a support system, right? Then you're going to feel alone, you're going to feel defeated. And I think on a monthly basis, we need to be connecting with each other because, the saying, it takes a village to raise a child.
Yes.
I truly believe that if we don't have a solid core group, we're going to just go insane. I know when I'm alone and so we need that connection. So.
And just having that support from other mommies that are experiencing a lot of the same things, can make a huge difference. Having the support, encouragement, time in prayer, somebody to lean on that can be absolutely essential to our well-being.
Yeah.
So that's great you're doing that.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, thank you for being here today. And again, this is Francielle Daly, and she is somebody that you want to connect with. I'm telling you. You can visit her at fulltimemom.org. And how else can they contact you, Francielle, if they wanted to bring you on board, hire you to do a speaking engagement, talk about getting involved in the book, anything like that? Yeah,
if you go to info@fulltimemom.org or give me a call at 773-377-5211. Just leave a message, and then one of the coordinators will call you, and we can see how we can partnership, or hey, you want to come to a meetup, or you want more info on the conference or the book.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show today, Francielle. It was great to see you. It's always such an honor and a privilege, and to have you as a friend. I mean, I just love this girl. So
I love you too, and thank you for having me. And I had so much fun.
As always, we always do, don't we?
I know. And we should make this like a monthly thing. And
yes.
Just keep the husbands at home and the kids at home, and let's go have some fun.
Yes. She will be back on the show, folks, so stay tuned, okay?
All right, thank you.
Have a great day.